If you really want to know how the establishment feels about you and your rights, just listen to what they've had to say since Elon Musk bought Twitter. It clearly doesn't matter anymore, whether it's Chuck Schumer or Lindsey Graham, Nancy Pelosi or Liz Cheney, Cory Booker or Mitch McConnell, or even Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez or Kevin McCarthy. Politicians don't like you. Any of you, regardless of how much someone might suckle at the teat of our current communist government masquerading as crony capitalists. And what better example have we had of that hatred towards Americans than California blowhard Adam Schiff? Hey everybody, your resident man in black is back for another edition of the best kept secret in the conservative movement, things that need to be said. For MRC-TV, I'm Nick Kangadis. Really quick, I'd love it if all of you could head on over to Rumble and subscribe to our channel there, because they actually let me say the things that need to be said. And no matter where you watch our videos, please share, like, and don't be afraid to leave a comment. I love to read what you guys have to say, and I couldn't do what I do without all of you. So now, on with the show. Adam Schiff decided to chime in on Elon Musk's purchase of Twitter, and he said the quiet part out loud. See if you can catch it. Quote, "Here's my take on the world's richest man buying Twitter. He makes a great car and rocket, but I'm concerned his personal views will stop the fight against disinformation on social media. The problem on Twitter hasn't been too much content moderation, it's too much hate." Unquote. First, before I get to the part I wanted to see if all of you would notice, Schiffhead is concerned with Musk's personal views, stopping the fight against disinformation. Well, let's just get the myth of what the establishment thinks is disinformation out of the way. The less speech you allow, the more disinformation can be presented as information. Think about it. If you only get information from one pre-approved source, regardless of which platform you might get said information from, how can you know for sure if what you're being told is on the up and up if there's nothing to compare it to? Eventually, you will only know one truth, and that truth can be molded out of as much bullshit as the establishment wants to give you.
Well, if there's anybody out there that can look around this demented slaughterhouse of a world we live in and tell me that man is a noble creature, believe me, that man is full of bullshit.
Now, let's get the quiet part that Schiffhead said out loud. Quote, "The problem on Twitter hasn't been too much content moderation, it's too much hate." Unquote. So not only does Schiffhead here think the amount of censorship on social media is perfectly fine, but he considers the limited amount of free speech that is allowed on social media as too much hate. He literally equates free speech with hate. Did you catch that? You have to examine every word these parasites say. Every single one of the words they use is either measured or a flippant admittance of their literal hatred of all of you and the rights that you think you should have. And that brings us back to Musk's views that Schiffhead is concerned with. So which views, Adam? These views? Quote, "Free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy, and Twitter is the digital town square where matters vital to the future of humanity are debated." Unquote. Or how about, quote, "I hope that even my worst critics remain on Twitter because that is what free speech means." Unquote. Oh yeah. Elon Musk, so concerning, so full of hate. Let's look at it in reality, shall we? Adam Schiff tried to take down a sitting president, twice mind you, with little to no evidence, despite saying on multiple occasions that he had tons of evidence in his possession. It turned out that same president was cleared because of a lack of substantial evidence, as well as an over 2-year probe that cost taxpayers tens of millions of dollars, only to come up with a no collusion conclusion.
No collusion. No collusion.
So, should something be done about Elon Musk and his completely legal purchase of a corrupt company in the hopes of making it more fair for all users? Or should something be done about a politician who has repeatedly tried to damage the republic? I'm not going to give a verdict here, even though you could probably guess where I stand on this. No, the verdict is up to you, the people. So, what do all of you think? I don't think I've gone far enough in my condemnation of Adam Schiffhead. But let me know your thoughts. Were these things that needed to be said? Let me know in the comments, where I do read most and reply to some. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel on Rumble. If you like this video, don't forget to share, comment, and give it a thumbs up. Those are the best ways to help these videos reach more people, and it's the best way to let us know you want us to keep these videos coming. Subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so that YouTube might actually let you know when MRC-TV comes out with a new video if they haven't censored it or taken it down yet. Like us on Facebook, and check out more of our work at MRCTV.org. For MRC-TV, I'm Nick Kangadis.